Hey, good evening, folks. Here's Doc Severson for the ReadySetCrypto OMNIA trade of the day for Tuesday, the 12th of October. All right, we have a very mixed market here. Most coins are slightly down today, and a lot of this is because BTC is down. Today, BTC has made a really nice move from about 40,000, damn close to 60,000. I mean, it's just about doubled in the last couple of weeks here, and most of that has come in just a few days. So let's give it a rest. This is no problem here. A daily chart showing exhaustion. The weekly chart is getting near exhaustion, probably going to be finding its way there pretty soon, unless some of these big green candles start falling off the back of this. So wouldn't be surprised. This is, that's a huge move to see it go from 40,000 almost up to 60,000. The good news though is on the monthly chart. This is all just non-linear price action, so this is restorative, and we have almost a full gas tank of energy here for this thing to take off in the next trend. The next primary trend could be very strong, could be very powerful. Probably going to have to wait for the daily and the weekly to restore a little bit. So what I would expect to see is the weekly chart maybe chop around for a while here, set up this great big head, or this is actually a cup with handle pattern, not a head and shoulders. Here's Ethereum. It's just flagging out. It's just consolidating, building up the energy, almost near exhaustion recently on this move up. So we're seeing that just about everywhere. Now, some of these coins are really moving though. Binance coin is moving. This one tends to move strongly when BTC takes a rest. We are also seeing this with Solana. Now, Solana to me is just in a big consolidation pattern. And this makes sense if we go out to the larger time frames. This is still not, and I mentioned this a few weeks ago. I said, don't chase it up here. Wait for a pullback or wait for this to consolidate. Right now, we're getting a consolidation, big old symmetrical triangle. This is going to take another few weeks before this is ready to go. Even the monthly chart is way, way overextended. So this one could benefit from a little bit more rest in this area. Some of the other coins working out well today. Axie Infinity is setting up with the next bull flag. This is really nice looking pattern. And volume has been coming in a lot. Not the same volume that we saw back earlier in the summer though. So this would be good to see volume coming back into here and not this. So looking through the rest of this, we're, not exactly great. We see some of these like Phantom is setting up big flag up in this area. Now, I've talked about the fact before that I like to see these types of consolidations. This is just a horizontal pattern, and that's fine as long as we don't see this start to set up a lower high at this level and then start to trade below $2. As long as it stays in that box, that's totally fine. We're also seeing waves have a strong move today. This is a pretty sloppy pattern at this point, but there's still energy for this to go. Last one today is OMNIA is setting up a nice flag pattern, setting up energy for the next move. Daily is starting to get there. Weekly is still in exhaustion, so it may take another few weeks for this one to go. So really what we're seeing here, the bottom line is that markets made an amazing move over the last 3 weeks or so, and it's time for a little bit of consolidation. It may take us several weeks to consolidate or digest the recent move for especially BTC getting up into the mid 50s. So look for pullbacks along the way. I wouldn't chase the breakout at this point, although that's been famous last words lately. But to me, the probabilities favor breakouts failing right now and pullbacks being available to be bought. So pullbacks along the way being a good buy for this, especially off the top at 52,700 on BTC, but buying the breakout above 58,000, probably not a high probability play at this time. That's it for today's report. Thanks for listening, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.